Hi, I'm Brian Masters with Shiloh Coffee Supply and Hope Coffee. Today we are looking at the Fracino Contempo LPG unit and espresso machine. We've gone over a couple different videos with that. This one is particularly interesting for the US, Canadian, Mexican market, as well as a few other countries that run on 110. The other video we showed you how to connect it to a battery and an inverter and different things. And sometimes people, for these setups for your kind of a coffee cart setting up in a maybe a farmer's market or something of that nature, you may actually have access to a 110 plug. These do not run on 110, but I'm going to show you how a few of our customers will set them up. In the other videos, you can watch all the detail behind setting up the water and the propane and piece. In this one, I'm going to show you briefly those things, but really focus on the electric side. So if you come around here, I'm going to show you our water connection. The Contempo unit has an external pump that is connected to the wire that is coming out of the machine. So this pump, we actually have a flow jet that is pumping the clear water in to the pump. The pump is pumping the water into the espresso machine in there. And then we have the drain coming into our gray water tank. This also runs on propane, and we're going to keep it on the gas setting. And so we have our propane tank here with the 11 water column regulator for that, and it's all connected underneath this drip tray that you can see here. And in the other video, you can watch all of those connections that you'll need to put together for that. The last piece, though, is the interesting one, is the electric side. So in America and other countries, we have 110 voltage. So you'll notice over here, we actually have a step-up transformer. So we have 110 coming from the house power for this particular outdoor location that we're at. On the back of this step-up transformer, you'll notice it has a switch. That is the incoming power that is set to the 110 side. That's the incoming power. When it's set that way, then this coming out of these top sections here in these plugs is actually 220. So we've got it turned on. This is all set and ready. This does the same thing in some sense that the battery and inverter will do, depending on your setup. So this is another option that some customers choose to do. They're not fully off-grid. They do have access to 110, but they want to use a step-up transformer to create what they need. Again, these espresso machines only pull about 0.03 amps when they are fully running. So here's how we're going to start this. Okay, now that you've seen how we've got this connected on 110 with the step-up transformer, we're going to fire this up. And so I'm coming down to go ahead and turn on the electric. You can see that, and the lights light up. I am opening up the valve for the propane. So we get that opened up. And the way the propane works to light this, get that fully open. You're actually going to hold this in and turn this one up, just like a barbecue grill. So it's flowing, and you're going to press that igniter button, and it has ignited through this little sight glass down here, that little hole. You can see the flame that is burning. And so that is how you will start the Contempo LPG unit, using the step-up transformer off of 110 instead of the battery and the inverter, and running it on propane. So I hope you enjoy your Contempo LPG unit or the retro unit, whichever one you choose to purchase. Thanks for watching. Well, thank you for watching these videos from Shiloh Coffee Supply. We have great videos that you can subscribe below on how to use the Fracino machines, as well as how to repair or do any of the maintenance on the Fracino espresso machines and their grinders. Appreciate it very much, and have a great day.